Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for here we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Wahala don't do as Wolves don't hire lawyers for Brazil, say they won't file a suit against Marquinhos, where Arsenal already signed for £3 million. Marquinhos now Sao Paulo in the play, and the guy now winger in B. The guy a very good winger. So now we're going to hear say Marquinhos don't sign pre-contract agreements with Wolves, saying we'll sign with them. Now the guy said they agree terms and conditions with Arsenal, can't agree a deal to come sign for Arsenal again. So Wolves know they very happy with the way things don't turn out. Even though Wolves never pay any money, but for the fact that you signed an agreement and you now renegade on the agreement, you breach the contracts that you signed with us. So they have hired lawyers in Brazil, but from reports over here, that one no mean say the guy no go join Arsenal again, no. But I never know what Wolves they look for, whether an apology or I don't know what it is. So we could just follow the story as they go, because me too, I did very surprised. She Marquinhos, don't forget say he signed pre-contract with Wolves. Did he really sign a legal binding pre-contract with Wolves? There are many questions which surround this deal, so we never know how it will end. So as they go, I will give you an update to let you know. Then away from that, Arsenal they hope to sign Gnabry, we then sell to Werder Bremen. The Bayern Munich Congo signed the guy from Werder Bremen. So now we're waiting the sub for Bayern Munich now. Bayern Munich they offer Gnabry a new contract, but the guy no longer accept the new contract. Instead they must increase in salary to the earners, some kind of high earners, so they club all this kind of Mula, all those kind and their keeper. So many things we do there with him. No, like I say, if they're not increasing salary, as increase them. Just like a Saturday now, we don't give them bumper contract to raise in salary at least close to people they earn high, because you can't be walking like an elephant and be eating like an ant. It doesn't make any sense, you get. So now we see that they drag there. So that the talk say blessing they not to get money, and the guy gets 1 more year left for a contract. And you know the guy don't talk say if they come out, he go like to come Premier League, and if they come Premier League, Arsenal then be the first to refuse her, because the love we get for Arsenal no before year you get. When Arsenal sell and come out, never even reach in potential you get. Now you say you don't be senior man, don't win like 12 trophies you get for Bayern. So the reason say go come back to Arsenal. So Arsenal said they use one eye, they scam putting they happen for that Bayern Munich. Make them know whether they go fit carry the guy. I believe they go fit carry the guy. Well, we'll watch. Our Patrick Schick don't break our heart though. Patrick Schick don't sign new contract yesterday for Bayer Leverkusen. You see, Arsenal fans, all of us, we think say, okay, if we want to sign a striker, we can sign Patrick Schick. It's very good, it's very this, it's very that. Last, Baba don't sign new contract, so we don't come out for our transfer wish list. Okay, remain the people where they there. Well, but the watch as everything will go, because everybody knows say with the fine striker bad, we need to replace Aubameyang and Lacazette as. And in case I don't talk, say he will stay with us. They never signed the deal, but it's still in the works. Our monitoring spirit that they call the mirror don't come outside, so they let us know say Arsenal they interested in signing RC Lens midfielder, where they call Sheikh Dakore. This guy ain't gonna be our own N'Golo Kante, because the guy is very good. I don't say all this African blood, get this I will run up and down without getting tired. But that's why we said the reason so we fit carry the guy. And we said nobody Arsenal they go for the guy. Many clubs they in the race to sign this Doucouré, because the guy is very good. Well, more the watch. You know, say transfer window just the start. We know they open to that kind of July. So when I no fear. If it, I feel like say the day August when league will not start. Maybe like the first week, I don't know. But I feel like say the day, I'm not sure. I'm just saying. But I don't say the window long. So we're not gonna hear many players who they didn't link to, and the ones who will go buy for the watch. Our monitoring spirit that they call the mirror self don't come outside, they let us know say Arsenal don't submit £25 million offer for Alvaro Morata. You get, they say Arsenal they close to signing Alvaro Morata services. And why this thing happen like this, we say it is say Alvaro Morata now he don't go back to Atletico Madrid, because Atletico Madrid be loaner to Juventus. Say make Juventus sign her. Juventus be talking they won't use her, but since they can't sign Vlahovic, they can't come out Dybala and say they don't renew Dybala services. They can't say now they don't even renew Morata services. Let's say they won't focus on that Vlahovic being there. They don't buy some kind of midfielder so we can assist them. So that is their own plan. And for the year say Juventus said we won't sign Gianluca Scamacca. You get, so they won't sign that one. A striker can be for Serie A. They won't sign her. Now Morata don't return to Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid have their own Luis. They have their Luis. They get Griezmann. So I think Suarez is still there. They have many players. They will be say if Morata go there, it will now come down the pecking order. So now Baba they talk say he no one stay there because he gets just 1 more year left for his contract. I know say in case you don't know, in case maybe you not forget, for January, Arteta self call Morata on the deadline. They call and say, I want you to come and join me. You get now Maximiliano Allegri of Juventus. Now no agree making come join us. You get so you call him. So now we say that means Arteta still like the guy, and the guy is 29 years old. He don't win Champions League 2 times. Don't win many trophies. You get to show he's a serial winner. So now Arteta didn't say okay, we still need you because you can't have the same type of strikers. You need a different dimension of striker. Striker will get a different profile. Like I said, this Morata is going to give you the target man vibe. You get so if you sign now, then get another person. The main, it can be the second choice striker. They will get a main striker in Jesus. You get imagine you have a Jesus and about Morata. You get somebody there on the floor. Get somebody who will give you the air. These are two different things. So you don't establish say Arteta wants the guy. Now so many people they frown against this. They say the guy come Chelsea, he was a flop. You don't judge things like that. Kevin De Bruyne was a flop in Chelsea. Where is it today? Now he win best player of the season. He don't win out twice now after moving to Man City. Salah, this was Salah from Chelsea go Roma. From Roma now they Liverpool, they bomb everywhere. You don't judge people based on their past area, based on what they've done in the past. No. You don't do that. You get this guy, this Morata now, he has a lot to prove, and for us, it's going to be a steal. 25 million pounds for Morata, who has 1 year left on his contract, it's going to be a steal. So for me, if it is true that we are going for him really and he's coming, just give him a try. Me, I no get issue. The guy now striker will say he's a big score. That one Shola, he gets he's a big score. So if possible, we'll give him a chance. Some people they talk say no sign. Oh yeah, tell me why you feel say no sign, because ever since this reports don't come outside, many people don't dey against the deal. So if you are one of those that are against the deal, civilly tell me why you think we should not sign him. On my monetary spirit, they call Team Talk. Also, don't come outside. They let us know say Norwich they prepare Max Aarons for a move to any other club. They are preparing for life after Max Aarons. This is Norwich don't go relegation. Max Aarons is one of their super players. He right back there, and it is not a secret that Arsenal are interested in him. Arsenal won't sign him. Maybe the deputy of Tomiyasu or even play first choice, because Tomiyasu I don't understand. I can't say the guy they injury prone. And don't forget I will see how we said the Suarez who's staying with us. And because we are playing multiple competitions, we need multiple players in a particular position. That's how a top club supposed to be. Supposed to get like 2 or 3 replacements for every position. Look at Man City, look at Liverpool, look at Chelsea. That is what these guys are doing. You get so what? But as they go, I just pray say before the window go end, we don't collect this Max Aarons, because there's no way he's going to follow Norwich and play in that relegation. My Jamie Carragher self don't come as I can advise Eric Ten Hag, will be the new coach of Manchester United. So Baba got the tell and say, you see this Marcus Rashford waiting for your team, make him flush the guy. Say the guy not good enough for Manchester United. Say he's good for Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal. Say he no good for he no good for Man U. As the guy talking, it just make me laugh. I laugh to that. Man U will be say they finish below us. It remains for Man U for go play Europa Conference League. Even though we say West Ham lose their own match. Now person they talk say the guy their own player. Once upon a time, this Rashford now person will say everybody dey tip him for greatness. But look at what happened now. Just because managers don't mismanage him, the guy don't come be like say they reach in fulfillment again, in potential. Don't be like say the lights don't off. Person come and say they talk say he know they good enough. Well, he cannot be good enough there, but if he come Arsenal now, if he blow, it dey happen. No be today, it dey happen. Well, more they watch. You cannot say Arsenal self don't indicate interest once upon a time. See they would like to sign Rashford again. Maybe they go use Rashford when they support Saka for that right wing. I never know. Well, more they watch. On my way from that, so get one report where they tell us about the valuation of Arsenal. What is Arsenal they valued as a club? In case person won't buy them now, because they say Arsenal they valued 1.3 billion. Yeah. Oh, that one a big lie. If Arsenal maybe Kroenke they won't sell them, if they never sell them 3 billion, I don't know what will happen. Okay, all those other one are on paper. Again, maybe because of the type of player who we get, and maybe we never win plenty trophies, but say who they reach on Monalayo, and for the report, the richest club where they more valued now Real Madrid 3.something billion. But look at Chelsea where they just sell, which they Bohill buy am, maybe 4 billion something. Now you see they buy am. So all those one are bad. In case you don't see the reports too, make it know they believe all those kinds of things. Liverpool, Real Betis and Real Sociedad don't join the race to sign Aouar. You get And this Awa now, surprisingly, the guy don't very cheap, about 12.5 or 12.6 million pounds. Many people will ask why this guy valuation can't drop like a pack of cards. What's happened? The reason they say the guy no really sign contract extension and he has 1 more year left on his contract. If he play this new season where they come now, at the end of the season, it's going to be a free agent. They will not have collect any money. And another thing, they say Lyon no qualify for European football. They don't go Champions League, they don't go Europa. You get? They don't go even UEFA Europa Conference League. So they are just playing the league. So their stars like Awa, Lucas Paquetá, and one other star again. They are planning to sell all these people because most of these stars they want to go. And it says God they do something. He said this Awa. When they won sign up the first 2 years ago, Awa said no, they join us now because you know the Champions League. That was the truth. No, they join us. Look at today now. They are not even in any European competition. So now the guy they keen to move. He did for the best interest of Lyon to sell him because he has 12 months left on his contract and they don't want him to come out for free. You get? See Liverpool don't join the race, little British don't join. So Arsenal be the long-standing admirers for like 2 years old on they pursue this guy. So whether we go back, many sources they say we are going back, some say we are not interested. I don't really know where Arteta stand. You get? So well in the coming days, I believe say all these things that we don't trash him out. So we know whether they really go for Awa, and we know they go for him. But we like more go for him. Arteta don the reason say he go like to sign Zinchenko with Gabriel Jesus for Man City. And you know say this Zinchenko now this guy na another versatile player. The guy they play left back. At the same time for Ukraine, now midfield they play. For Man City, now left back in the play. Now in position for Man City don't they threaten because Man City is signing Cucurella. So if Cucurella come, Cucurella go dey ahead of him for the pecking order because Guardiola like that Cucurella and the guy they play, everybody knows that. So now Arteta get good relationship with Zinchenko and Jesus and some other players who Sterling during his time at Etihad. So in the reason saying go like to carry that Zinchenko make come join us to just be part of our left back. Maybe it's going to be the first choice or second choice or third choice. I never really know how all these things will be. Well, but watch how the story go unfold. My mandatory spirit wey they call Fanta Calcio don't come as I can they give us reports say Arsenal deal for Aaron Hickey for Bologna say na done deal. It don't be 21 million pounds. Say Arsenal already say na done and dusted. You get say in the coming days now they go announce them officially because Arsenal and West Ham and then they drag for this guy. So Arsenal don't beat West Ham because then offer the best money and then they go better Europe. West Ham they go UEFA Europa Conference League. Arsenal they go Europa League. And the guy they really say if he come Arsenal and a big club now, you can't compare the pedigree of Arsenal with the pedigree of West Ham. Come on now. So that's why they talk say the team now don't deal well. But the watch has everything they saw because I hear say in the past I think this Aaron Hickey don't already accept personal terms with Arsenal. Well, my prayer be say make him join us because this guy is not injury prone like our CNE. For the first season for Bologna, the guy played 12 matches. Then for the second season, when he just finished, the guy played 36 matches. He missed just 2 matches in the season. Just 2. One na suspension, one na injury. And the guy scored 5 goals and made 2 assists for a left back. And for Bologna, they play left back. And they play left side of the midfield. The guy is very versatile. He can play left midfield, he can play left back, and he can play right back in case you have injuries. That is why Arteta they very keen to sign the guy because you don't know how the next season will unfold. Injuries will come, Corona will come. Imagine the Ben White that can play centre back, play right back. Imagine Tomiyasu that can play right back, play centre back. These are the kind of versatile players we are looking for. So that's it will just be. You're right, sir. Don't come aside. Can't they talk about Arsenal, talk about their transfers and how everything will go. So Baba can talk say, you see this Arsenal, say Arsenal don't get the money to sign the players we they really want to get. That is why you go see say we don't sign ready-made. We dey sign players so we go build, we go develop, we never reach their peak. That is what it is. So we don't have the kind of money to throw around like some of our rivals. I was reading one comment where somebody they talk say, we could go sign Osimhen for 93 million pounds. Say after all, if Man City can sign Grealish for 100 million pounds, why can't we sign Osimhen for 93? Do you think we have that kind of money to throw around? We are not going in Champions League. We are not winning anything. You are comparing us with the Man City who is winning the league, who they enter Champions League final. They go far. And you know say the more far, the far away where you go for Champions League, the more money you generate as revenue. You want to compare us with all these kind of clubs? They have Sheikh Mansour, who is one of the richest people, and when they bring money anyhow, they say, okay, give me this guy 100 million, you go bring up. Give me this guy 70, you go bring up. You want to compare us with that kind of person? You can't do that. That's the thing most people don't understand. You don't think say this transfer and I just enter market, pay 15 naira, collect onions, or carry 100 naira, go buy groundnut oil. This is not so easy. It's not easy. How do you recoup your money? You want us to make another mistake of Pepe? When we want to sign Pepe for 72 million pounds, there were some people also that were saying Pepe is worth it, Pepe is worth it. And then I'm not gonna lie for you, when I watch Pepe tape for YouTube, I said the guy they worth that 17 million pounds. Say what time? The way the guy they score like mad, the way they dribble 1 million people. He can't come EPL now, he don't do anything. You want us to repeat the same mistake we did in Pepe with this Osimhen, buying Osimhen 93 million pounds? Who does that? So away from that, Kevin Campbell will be one of our super correspondents, the guy, a former Arsenal player, and Dan we don't turn pundit. So we're not going to talk say Arsenal still negotiates for that Gabriel Jesus fee. Where Man City they talk say now 55 million pounds. Say that money too much. You get. Say, and one thing where the guy they remind me, because don't forget say Man City already signed one striker where they call Julian Alvarez from River Plate early in the season. They already signed now. You get. So now as season not end, the guy will join them, which means now two new strikers they don't get now. They don't get Erling Haaland, they don't get Julian Alvarez, which means Jesus will come there as the third choice striker down below the pecking order. That is why the guy no get choice than to move. And Jesus has 1 year left on his contract. How can you sell a striker that has 1 year left on his contract for 55 million pounds? Who does that? See, that is a steal. In short, they won't rob us. Now rob, they won't rob us. Now just like kidnapping. So they say, according to Kevin they talk say if he still negotiates the deal, that money he did too high. You get. So Arteta go using influence with Pep. They go talk. They go reason one on one. Say, I beg, reduce the price for us. More collect this guy because from what we the year, Pep won't just use the money for Jesus. They balance the money where they buy Erling Haaland. That's what he wants to do. But it's not going to be a fair deal. Come on now. Person get 1 more year. We say if we leave him from that in next season now, don't turn free agents. Because they collect that kind of amount. Wait till they stop now. So that's what it is. So if you know what yesterday, should check the top left corner of your screen. We'll see the thumbnail. Click and so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So it's CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now get out.